Hey there, fellow humans. Let me hit you with a question that's older than your grandma's cookie jar. Why do we age? Why does our skin wrinkle, our joints creak, and our backs suddenly decide they're not on our side anymore? What if I told you, we're not just getting older, we're unraveling. And here's the twist, scientists are figuring out how to slow, pause, and maybe even reverse some parts of aging. Stick with me for the next few minutes. I promise you, no boring lectures. Yes, there will be metaphors. And by the end, you might know more about your own body than your doctor does. Life isn't just yours. It's everywhere. It's everything. And we're here to explore it all. Be curious and stay curious. So, what is aging really? Think of your body like a car. A super fancy, bioorganic, self-replicating, slightly moody car. When it's new, it runs like a dream. But over time, the oil leaks, the tires wear out, and your radio only plays static. In scientific terms, aging is the gradual breakdown of biological systems. And it's not just wear and tear. We've got cellular clocks ticking inside us. Here are the main suspects behind aging. Wanting DNA damage, imagine your DNA is a cookbook. Over time, it gets coffee stains, ripped pages, and some toddler drew a cat on the lasagna recipe. That leads to errors, mutations. 2. Telomere shortening. These are like the plastic tips on shoelaces. Every time your cells divide, telomeres get shorter. When they're gone, boom, the cell stops dividing or dies. 3. Senescent cells. Zombie cells. They don't die. They just sit around being lazy and leaking toxic sludge, literally. 4. Mitochondrial decline. Your energy factories get rusty. Think of trying to charge your iPhone with a frayed 2008 charger. 5. Inflammaging. Yes, that's a real word. It's the chronic, low-level inflammation that builds up as we age, silent but deadly. Now the fun part. How are scientists fighting back? A. Caloric restriction CR. Eating less, not starving, but trimming calories seems to slow aging in mice, monkeys, even humans. But warning, this isn't about living off lettuce and sadness. See your mimics. Fasting, which activates repair genes. It's like giving your body spring cleaning every day. B. Senolytics. These are drugs designed to hunt down and kill senescent zombie cells. Think of them as cellular pest control. Big names: ficin, dasatinib, quercetin. Some are natural compounds. Some are prescription grade. C.NAD plus boosters. NAD plus is like the fuel for your cell's maintenance crew, but it drops as we age. Boosters like N are nicotinamide riboside and NMN nicotinamide mononucleotide are trending, especially since Dr. David Sinclair started taking them himself. Is it working? Well, the mice are doing somersaults for humans. The jury's still out, but it's promising. D. Rapamycin. This is an immunosuppressant drug that, weirdly, helps organisms live longer. It targets the mTOR pathway. Think of it as your cell's party planner. Rapamycin tells it to chill and focus on repairs instead of growth. Yes, we're telling cells to Netflix and heal. Okay, so you're not a lab mouse. You want practical stuff. Gotcha. Here's your longevity power list. 1. Sleep like it's your job. 7 to 9 hours. No negotiations. It's during sleep that your brain literally washes itself, like a dishwasher for your mind. 2. Exercise. But not just any exercise. Aerobic equals longer telomeres. Resistance training equals stronger mitochondria. HIIT equals activates youth genes. Move or decay. That's the rule. 3. Eat whole foods. Colorful veggies, healthy fats, and clean protein. Avoid ultra-processed frankenfoods. If it has 30 ingredients and one of them is red dye 40, it's not food. 4. Fasting. Intermittent fasting 16 to 8 or 18 to 6 boosts autophagy, your cell's recycling program. Out with the trash. 5. Cold and heat exposure. Saunas and cold plunges stress your system, just enough to trigger survival responses. It's like boot camp for your cells. 6. Relationships and purpose. Sounds fluffy? No. Studies from blue zones, places where people live past 100, show connection and meaning are key. Ingredients. Here's where it gets sci-fi. scientists are working on gene editing CRISPR. We're talking about cutting out faulty genes and inserting superversions. Want better cholesterol metabolism? Sure. Fewer wrinkles? Give it time. B. Reprogramming cells. In 2006, Shinya Yamanaka discovered how to turn adult cells into stem cells, like rewinding them to baby mode. Now, researchers are trying partial reprogramming, where cells rewind just enough to be younger without forgetting who they are. Yes, like a midlife crisis, but for cells. C. Organ regeneration and cloning. Lose a liver, grow a new one. Need a heart, print it. The future might be custom body parts, made to order. So, why do we age? Because our biology wasn't designed for forever. But now, we're starting to hack that design. Some people will live to 100, 110, maybe 130, not bedridden, but surfing, learning guitar, or annoying their great-great-grandkids with TikTok dances. You don't need to be a scientist to live longer. You need curiosity, a little discipline, and maybe fewer donuts. So pick one thing from today, just one. Sleep better. Try fasting. Start walking. Drop it in the comments. Commit. Let's get younger together. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell if you want more science without the snooze. Until next time, be curious. Stay curious.